Let's load up. Okay, this is actually not going to work, although it'd be awesome if it did. Alright, hey guys, this is Brian from Nintendo Game Point Plus, and this is the Ubisoft E3 press conference thoughts video, and to put it very simply, they crushed it. They crushed it this year. It was really, really good. I said it before, Ubisoft is one of my favorite developers. This is one of the reasons why. This E3 is always one of the reasons why, because they have really good shows. Starting from like 2012 till now, they've always had like really strong, really good shows. And it shows in this show particularly. So let's start with what they started with. They finally confirmed the thing we all knew was true, but they didn't say anything, and then someone was mean enough to leak it out. But they confirmed it. Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle comes out August 29th. We finally got official gameplay visuals. We finally see what the game looks like. We see how the Mario and Rabbids worlds really collide and really intertwine, and we kind of get an idea of the story. Like, the Rabbids come to the Mario universe, and not everything's messed up. But it looks amazing. The visuals are so cool. There's so much creativity on how they mix the two worlds, how the designs of the Rabbids and their universe intertwines with the Mario universe. We see how the characters interact with each other. There's this point where Rabbid Peach meets actual Peach, and it's just funny. We saw the gameplay of it, which is very similar to that of the game XCOM. Now, I never really played those games, but even just looking at this, I'm invested and I'm interested, and I like how they did this. And, oh, I forgot to mention the best part. Miyamoto, Bill Trinan came out, and Miyamoto got his super cool replica gun from the game. He got another one given to Igimo, and then we had the best crossover since Alien vs. Predator. Probably better than Alien vs. Predator Requiem. And it was fun. That was one of the strongest ways to start. And I just applaud them for that. So that was awesome. We then move on. We saw a trailer for the game. Got an idea for the gameplay. We saw it, how the characters interact, kind of the different weapons that they had, how they were the pipes and bullet bills. We saw the tactical aspect of the game, how it played. Again, amazing, awesome, really fun. I want to get it, although I probably am too late to pre-order it, because from what I hear, GameStop's sold out, Amazon's probably sold out. So if you want the game, just wait till 2019. Although it comes out 2017. It comes out this year, August 29th. So, yeah. Then we move on to Assassin's Creed Origins. And they didn't go in the full gameplay area, but they didn't show us full gameplay, but they did show a new trailer for Assassin's Creed Origins. It comes out October 27th. Great. That was great. This was kind of a for me, because that's good if you have Xbox One or PS4 or something. They showed something awesome. That was good. I am still very invested in this, because they talked about the story on how this is the first Assassin's Creed. This is the first time. This is the origin and the background, and I like that. So I'm all for origin stories, except when they're bad. Okay, so then we move on to the new announcement of The Crew 2. Now, we all heard about it, and this is the first time we're seeing it, and I don't know how it's crew-like. I don't quite know how it's the crew, but how there is a crew. Is there a crew? I just saw this one guy. There's just only one guy in the trailer, and I'm like, okay, that's a person of a crew, but I don't really see the crew. But so they talked about this guy in the trailer, and the trailer had a lot of good stuff. Also, side note, the music they chose for every single one of these games was good. We then show that the game has you driving not only cars, but you can drive boats, and off-road vehicles and motorbikes and planes and fly throughout all the world and the city. And again, it looked really cool. I think this is definitely a redeeming game from the original crew, which was kind of met with mixed reception, but this game looks really good. It looks fun. Then after the CG trailer, they went to the actual gameplay, or I say gameplay, it's more like in-game footage. Still looks cool. Still invested. Still interested. That looks good. So it looked good to me. It comes out 2018. That I didn't expect. So yeah. Then we move on to South Park: Fractured But Whole. They reaffirmed the release date for October 17th. Really good. They went, of course, back into the story of, hey, we are in the superhero. They're in the Civil War era, and they're trying to fight franchises, and it's just fun. That's just funny. Great job on them. Moving on. They reaffirmed the release date. No Trey Parker, Matt Stone. Yeah, okay. So then we move on into a VR game. And then I'm like, okay, VR. And then I see Frodo. And he's not going to the Great Havens. No, it's Elijah Wood and apparently a film company who teamed up with Ubisoft. And they are making this horror-themed game, a thriller kind of thing. And it's called Transference. And apparently you are in the simulation where you are experiencing other people's thoughts and minds and stuff because you're part of a project, and it looked cool. If I had a VR headset like that, I'd get it. But I don't, so I don't know if I'm going to get it. But I definitely think it looked interesting. So then we move on to, if I really have to say it, it's a more slower point, but only because it was meant to be a slower point because it's a game we never seen. And that was Skull and Bones. It's a pirate game, which again, I just saw Pirates of the Caribbean, so I'm still kind of interested. But it's way more battle themed than, say, Sea of Thieves was back at Microsoft. So this one takes place where you build up a crew. You build up this crew of ships. A crew of people and ships. I'm sorry, you're right. You build up a crew of ships and people. You can apparently customize your own pirate ship, which looks really cool. And then you're battling other pirates for loot. And they even said in the gameplay, when they did a live gameplay demonstration, when they battled, they were like, hey, yeah, you can battle, but in order to win this game, you need to get the loot. So go ahead, battle, but first you gotta get that money. That's how I got it. So it was really cool. It was really interesting seeing the gameplay and how it actually played, different pirate factions and different cannons. Although at the same time, when I saw it, I just saw ships battling each other. There wasn't a lot of pirate on pirate sword buckling and stuff like that. No, it was just shooting cannons and getting loot. It looked good, but and maybe I still need to see more because it doesn't come out till 2018. But what was really interesting about it was at the end when they showed a kraken. Apparently there's going to be some kraken in the game, and it's gonna be, I don't know, I like it when they introduce monsters and stuff like that. I'm weird like that, but it was still cool. So then we get into the game we all knew was going to come out. We all knew it was going to happen eventually. Just Dance 2018. And featuring our very special guest star, Bebe Rexha, singing her song. Well, she wasn't dancing. She was just singing. But what I did like is that about this, compared to, say, when Flo Rida and Jason Derulo was on, they brought her on, she sang her song, she said the game released then, and then we're done. Great. Just Dance does not need an in-depth analysis. Like, you don't need the in-depth analysis of the Just Dance technology. It's Just Dance. You're good, you're done, they got through it. Great. That was great. And to be quite honest, I love Just Dance. So I'm very happy that it's coming It's coming to Switch, it's coming to Wii U, it's coming to Wii, it's coming to Xbox 360, Xbox One, all the PlayStations, even PC, I think, if I'm right. I don't think... I forgot if they said PC. I'm pretty sure it's not, but the point is, it's coming, it's cool. Then we get to... at first I was confused, like, oh, we see lightning strike, and I thought one of two things. I thought it was like an RPG, or like this medieval RPG kind of new thing, or Ubisoft is remastering Thundercats or something. But no, turns out it's South Park. And it's a phone game. It's a mobile game of South Park called South Park Phone Destroyer. And it's, at first I thought, oh, it's old Wild West cowboy themed. But, come to my knowledge, you are apparently whatever you want. You can be a magician, or a superhero, or a police officer, or something of that caliber. Or I think it's kind of themed to cowboys and Indians, but then it spawns out of control. And it even is phone themed. It even says, hey, we're playing, Cartman comes in and says, hey, we're playing cowboys and stuff. Better get the cowboy thing, get your phone. I love that. I loved it, and that was awesome. That was awesome. And even when the trailer first started, I kind of thought, oh, okay, here we go. Just Dance something, because you can use your phones again. Nope. Cartman. Hey, that helped this conference. That really did help the conference in my eyes, because we were upset when Fractured But Whole got delayed, but now we get this phone game along with it coming out this year too, so great. Awesome. So then, after Phone Destroyer, we got a look at a brand new game. And at first I was like, oh, okay, it's battling ships in space. Cool, we've seen it. Then I see that you can take the ship itself, because it's a little model ship. You stick it on your controller, and you can customize it, like, you can customize the ship in pieces. And I'm, okay, oh, that's cool. And then I see a Joy-Con grip controller, and I'm like, wait, what? And then it only flashed a couple seconds, and I'm like, wait, is this coming to Switch? And then I see a PS4 controller, and I'm like, oh, that's fortunate. Then I see Xbox controller, like, oh, this is a multi-thing. I think this is kind of really the first time I haven't seen like a mainstream game, like Lego or something, or like the Lego games, or like Skylanders. This is the first like mainstream, non-mainstream game coming multi-platform from Ubisoft, and I thought that was really cool. And it looked really cool. And then I saw the ship battle, about how you could customize your ship, and I thought it was really cool. And they even said not only can you play it with high-end graphics on Xbox One X or PS4 Pro, but you can also take it on the go with Nintendo Switch. And I was like, all right, that was awesome. And I was excited for that because it looked fun. And it's called Starlink Battle for Atlas. It's coming out next year. That was the bummer for me. It came out next year, but it still looks awesome. So, yeah, that was great. Then we got the Steep expansion, which was Olympic themed. And I personally thought that was cool because I do like Olympics. I do like stuff themed to Olympics. But what confused me was that I didn't see a Switch logo. Or at least when I did a little research, I didn't see anything for Switch. And this confused me because Ubisoft said that Steep was coming to Switch. So is this a sequel or an expansion? I don't know. Maybe Steep is still coming to Switch, but the expansion isn't ready yet. If that's the case, okay, that I accept. But okay, but yeah. So then, of course, after that, they showed live gameplay of Far Cry 5. It's kind of like a mix of actual gameplay with trailer stuff, but it was still all in game, which was really cool. And of course, we already knew it was coming out February 28th, 2018. Awesome, cool. Dan Hay came out. Also, I love all the presenters. I love the presenters of Ubisoft when they come out. It's just they have personalities that shine, and that's what's really cool. So then, after Far Cry 5, after we saw that gameplay, we see a monkey, and a pig. And when I saw that, and when I heard their dialogue, I immediately knew this was Beyond Good and Evil 2. Which, from my knowledge, I thought it wasn't going to be here at E3. It was at E3, and I was kind of blown away. They didn't give a release date or timing yet, but boy howdy, did they deliver on their promise. They said they didn't really give I don't think they gave a release date, or said the consoles it was going to be on, but it looked really cool and really stunning. Just from the characters alone, make me want to say, yes, I want this game. And I was blown away. I loved it. It looked so much fun. I never played Beyond Good and Evil, the first one. I know, shame on me. Mass unsubscribe. Or mass not go to the blog. Whatever you want. But the game looked amazing. It looked so good. And I immediately liked it. I thought, I don't care if it's a game or not. Just make it a movie and I'm fine. And it was really cool. And then the director came out, talked about the beta. You can sign up for updates and stuff and join the Space Monkey program. That immediately makes your game awesome when you have a Space Monkey program. Don't ever let anyone debate you on that. And it was very emotional. He was so happy that he finally got to see the game. And I was very proud of him because I knew the game went through very rough patches and stuff. No one knew if it was coming out. If it was coming out on Wii U, it's coming out on Xbox, it's coming out on Switch now. Who knows? But that was really good. That was a really good, touching moment when he came out and said that this game was being developed and it was actually being worked on. And it looked really cool. And I want that monkey. I want that monkey as my friend. I want that monkey as my friend. That was it. But that is it for Ubisoft. And for my final note for a minor grade, for a minor grade, it's definitely up there in the A's. It's definitely up there, if not at least a B plus, at least. And that's as low as it can go, because they had such strong stuff this year. And it wasn't like last year where it was caught up in developer interviews and stuff. Even last year, where it didn't show a lot of stuff I was interested in, it still had some high points. This one, I just found high points all around. I think the lowest point I can really give it was the crew, honestly, to me. But that was because I wasn't that into it. But everything else looked really good. Even the game Skull and Bones, I didn't really care, but it looked fun. It looked cool. And it looked enjoyable. And I was so happy. I was so happy for it. So, yeah. Ubisoft, you get a good grade. You get a very good grade. That was awesome. Great job for you. And I'm ready to load up and fight with rabbits. That is how I feel. I'm about to load up and fight with rabbits. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned to the blog because next up is Sony. And then after that is the moment you've been waiting for because of the name of this freaking blog. It's Nintendo Game Point. So tomorrow is Nintendo. But first, we got to get through Sony. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you stay tuned. And I will catch you guys next time. See you.